So, one thing I've noticed in games is that a lot of the game worlds seem to operate on a universal set of legal laws. So, for example, randomly attacking an NPC in town is generally considered illegal in all of the world's towns. And so, like, based on the world's lore and setting, having the world follow the same set of legal laws can make, like, perfect sense, right? But I want to offer an alternative that can spice things up and add variation between locations. And that alternative is a dynamic law system. So the system is actually very simple. Basically, the laws of a location are determined by the lawmaker's personality traits. So a murderous lawmaker will make murder legal, a kleptomaniac will make theft legal, a militaristic lawmaker will enforce mandated military service for its citizens, and a scholarly lawmaker will enforce a certain level of education. You can also have multiple lawmakers in the same faction with varying levels of influence over the law. For example, the ruler, which can be like a king, queen, whatever you want really, of a civilization, can set federal laws that every location under that civilization has to enforce. And then on top of that, you can have the local lawmaker, which could be like a mayor, lord, lady, bailiff, whatever. The lawmaker for the individual towns set additional laws on top of the federal laws. And so you can make it where the local laws are not allowed to contradict the federal laws. So if the ruler states theft is illegal, a local lawmaker can't turn around and make it legal in town. But if the ruler hasn't made a decision on whether like physical assault is legal or not, the local lawmaker can fill in the gap by officially stating whether it's legal or not in that specific town. So this kind of gives the effect where all settlements in the same civilization follow the same set of laws, which can communicate a common culture, but there's still room for variation on the local level. One advantage of this system is that the legal landscape of the world can change over time. So if your game includes things like inheritance, elections, or other forms of political succession, a location's laws are no longer permanent. Imagine a town known for tolerating thieves, smugglers, and other criminals because its mayor believes theft should be legal. For years, the town develops a reputation as a haven for criminals, attracting both thieves and players looking to avoid legal consequences. Then one day, the mayor is assassinated. The replacement believes theft should be severely punished, and so like overnight, the town's legal identity changes. Theft now carries harsh prison sentences, forcing both NPCs and players to decide whether to adapt, resist, or leave in search of another town that better suits their way of life. And so rather than treating laws as static world building, I think they can become another dynamic system that helps shape the identity of a location. As rulers change, so can the legal landscape, giving players new reasons to pay attention to the politics of the world around them. Yeah, but this is just like my personal take on the system, but I am interested in hearing your opinion. So in the comments below, just sort of like comment how you personally would design a system like this if your game or project needed it. And that's pretty much it, and thank you for watching.